We're live. We're live on 2 platforms right now. We're live on YouTube and we're live on TikTok. Yeah, nice. Well, I'm happy that it's working, to be honest. Cool, that can go there. Sweet. Now we've got side-by-side chats. Oh, we're laughing. We're laughing right now. We are laughing. No camera on the YouTube stream, unfortunately. But that's fine. We don't need a cam. We don't have to have a cam every time, right? So, when we're looking at Euro, what we're looking for with Euro is we're looking for price action to deliver a clear bias. Okay, where we go here? Okay, we are seeing frame drops on YouTube. Apparently, we're only 1 minute 30 in, so let's do a quick Wi-Fi test. Download's good, but I bet the upload's shocking. Yeah, that's poor. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Right, what's going on, YouTube? We are live on TikTok right now. We're also live here. So we're doubling up. If you want to listen to the music I'm listening to, see my beautiful face, head over to TikTok. It's just Ross_rfx. Could actually add that in. Thanks for the likes, Josh. I appreciate it. Wow, why is... Here we go. There's some bangers right there. Everyone loves the gorillas, right? So like I said, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, then you can obviously join the TikTok crew. We do have some more people in TikTok. We can listen to music and stuff in TikTok. YouTube's really strict with that. TikTok bite your arm off for you saying slightly wrong things. YouTube bite your arm off for you playing the wrong things. So it's like both platform has its pros and cons, essentially. Mr. Happy. Ooh, that's hot. So we're at 14,000 likes now on TikTok, which is insane. That is insane. So like I said, guys, if you want to come over to TikTok, listen to the music we're listening to, get involved with some of the giveaways, even though we haven't actually done any giveaways yet today, because we can't. Then it's Ross_rfx. You will find me. It's literally the same stream. The only difference is you're going to see my face and you're going to be able to listen to my music. I know people have this weird sort of like, I'm not using TikTok kind of mentality. But it's actually a decent platform. Especially if you come into the platform to do a specific thing, you know, rather than just doom scrolling. Okay, so today we have... What's going on, Harry? Harry, you were a TikTok boy, weren't you? Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Maybe there's a Harry on TikTok. In an hour and 23 minutes, we have quite a lot of news. A DAX and GJ sell. Let's have a look at GJ. Remember that it's not unhappy. What time frames you using on those, Harry? And then DAX. I used to love DAX. Me and DAX used to be like best buds. Now, not so much. German 40 is the same thing, isn't it? Let's do CFD. Welcome everyone that's in the been subbed on YouTube like 3 odd years, maybe longer. Oh, maybe it's a different. Maybe there's a different. There must be another Harry on TikTok. Must be. Okay, just making sure that everything's running good still. No frame drops. Run at 3,000 gigabits, whatever it is. Gigabytes. I don't even know what it is. Gigabytes, gigabits. 4 hour, 15 minute. Nice, dudes. Yeah, 4 hour running. Oh, you're in a DAX buy. Is that from here? Time frame? This is the 15 minute, my dude. This is the 15 minute. Yeah, it's the 15 minute. No, from yesterday. Oh. Let me have a little butcher's then. Oh, from here, right? Oof. That's bangers right there. That's nice, isn't it? Damn, boy. This is why I love this system so much, because it's like it works on every pair. I'm guessing that's where it's from, right? That's beautiful. And then GJ sell from yesterday. That's the one. Yeah, that's beautiful, mate. I think took 50% of 1 to 2 B now. Yeah, beautiful, man. Love that. Can't actually see the GJ one, to be honest. So we might be lagging a little bit, and if we are, I do apologise. No, GJ1 is fresh. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, GJ1 is like here, right? You're looking at something like this. Like a 5.8. $15 viewers right now. Bit risky, but was not really high, broken, more of a wick. Yeah, and it's still a completely valid Orion entry though, mate. That's a valid Orion entry right there. Ran that, gap opened, bias is sell. It's perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. So great work on that, Harry. I didn't even notice that, to be honest. I don't even know how I didn't notice it. Have we even looked? I think it's because we haven't looked at GJ, to be honest. I think that's probably why. That's probably why. Well, it would help if you look at the pair and then you might see it. You know what I mean? What's going on, TikTok crew? Hope you're all good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome everyone that's in the YouTube as well. Remember, if you're in the YouTube, hey, if you're in the YouTube, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you hit that like button. Do not hesitate to join the Discord community. We have some amazing results from some of our students in there. And like I've said before, this is not something where you're going to join the Discord and I'm going to be like, right, now you have to pay your life savings. No, it's free. It's literally free. Exactly the same as the entries that are being shown here, what Harry's telling us about, right? All of the entries, everything you're seeing has been taught for free on this channel or in our community. So don't hesitate to put the work in and get involved in the same way. And this is what I've said before. There's going to be 1,000,001 different people that are going to tell you, oh, I do this, or I made this, or blah, 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 to sell you into a system or sell you into a belief. When all we do is we give you the tools, you use the tools, and you see the outcome for yourself. Simple as that. Excuse me. Oh God, I've got hiccups now. So remember, TikTok crew, double tap that screen. We're on 14k likes right now. Let's see if we can get even more than that. So remember, if you are on YouTube, you want to find me on TikTok, you want to follow along on TikTok, then you can. Remember, on TikTok we can do giveaways or stuff like that. Obviously YouTube's a bit different, but it's Ross_rfx and you'll find me. It's a tune. What's going on, AB? Welcome, brother. Hope you're good. Remember, any questions, just ask. Any questions, ask. Nice sell-off here on gold. That's great. Is Euro USD and Euro JPY following? No. It's fine. I always find it really awkward to hold. Really awkward to hold like coffee cups. You hold them with 2 fingers, you hold them with 1. You gripping it like a Neanderthal and holding it with 4. Like, what's the deal there? I just grip it with 2, but I feel like it's just really awkward. You know what I mean? It's really awkward. You hook it like you got a claw hand. Will it for down? 22 people in the YouTube right now. That's insane. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure you do. And like I said before, guys, we are live on TikTok. If you want to come over to TikTok and listen to the music that we're listening to on our Spotify, be part of some of the giveaways, different content on TikTok as well, then you can. It's Ross_rfx. EuroUSD is boss. Yeah, I agree. EuroUSD is boss, to be honest. I like it. You can tell we're streaming on 2 platforms because my PC is hating life right now. We also might be seeing a few frame drops, so I do apologise. So we're looking for trading view with the wafty drawings. Like that. Up out to the highest. That's what we're looking for. 24 people in the YouTube live stream. That's like a record for this month. Not this month, sorry. A record for this year, I think, even. EuroUSD, see it? See it on the screen right there? That's what it is, EuroUSD 4 hour. Right, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, which I would appreciate, guys, even if you don't use TikTok or you've got it but you don't really, you know, whatever. I really would appreciate it. It helps us a million. Just going to add some text, 1 second. Let me add text. Oh, there we go. Yeah, cool, that'll do. And then, so remember, TikTokers, make sure you double tap in that screen. Appreciate love. There we go. Cool. There we go. That's cool. Right. Next. We need some tunes right now. Feeling like this just ain't the tune. This ain't it. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. Let's get a tune here. Second. What's your best strategy for making more gains than losses? To be honest with you, that is a super subjective question. Do you mean more wins than losses, so a higher hit rate? Or do you mean more gains than losses? This is such a good song. Love this. Because the Orion system, the system that we teach for free here on all of our platforms, is anywhere from 35 to 60% hit rate. Like, it's completely subjective based off of a couple of different factors, the time frames you're trading, the pairs you're trading, but the hit rate is irrelevant because the relevancy is given in the amount of return minimum per trade. That's the relevancy. More gains than losses. Well, I mean, any system that has an actual edge should offer you more gains than losses. Like I said before, right? If you take the time to learn the Orion trading system, so you join the Discord, you check out the YouTube videos, you do all the stuff in here, right? You'll be able to learn the system within like a couple of weeks of work. And then you can start seeing results like this. This is one of our students who found us on TikTok. And you can see, look, net performance, gross profits, 100% hit rate, which is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he's been learning it for 3 weeks. He might even be in this chat right now. People say demand and supply. I mean, yeah, supply and demand is like the basis of any market. But we use Orion, and it's based off of points of liquidity giving a certain reaction. So, for example, we called this out on our YouTube Shorts and our TikTok. And you will see, look at this, beautiful entry, right? Almost doesn't even look realistic. But if you know the system, you know the entry. And if you know the entry, you know the rules. If you know the rules, you can consistently give yourself a long-term outcome. The main thing you're going to need to do, my dude, is learn the system and then test it. When you test it and you go on to FX replay, for example, and you test like a year's worth of price action, 2 years worth of price action, and you see the profit curves from it, then you're going to start to be completely reliant on that system. You're not going to have any confidence issues. You're not going to have any kind of emotional based trading, because you know by following the system, following the rules, the outcome is going to be X. Yeah. So again, go back onto the Discord. Let me find it 1 second. This guy that I'm about to show you, he is 17 years old. Oh, I just realized that the TikTok boys can't see this, actually. Oh, no, they can. They can. This guy's 17 years old, right? He hasn't paid me a penny. He's all learnt for free. That's a 5k account. 5k account with a 44% hit rate. 99 trades, 2 break even, $900 gained. That's like an 18% gain. 43 wins, maximum of a 3.45%. 54 losses, maximum loss of 0.25. So he's using 0.25% risk and seeing a huge exponential gain. So like I've said before, don't just take it for this. Look at it like this, right? Let me get this out of the way. Okay, that's just one test. What happens if you do one test? Give me... What is going on here? Okay, whatever. 2 tests, 3 tests, 4 tests. Yeah, and then you start to realise what kind of results you see over a long period of time. So you shouldn't get caught up asking the questions, what system's best or what system's going to deliver me the most. What you should always be asking is, what data backs up the system that we're using or that we're looking at? Yeah? Seems like 2022 ICT set up to me. I've never studied ICT, so maybe it is. I don't know. We use daily 4 hour 15 minute. You know what his break-even rules are? I have break-even like 1 in 4 trades. My standard BE rule set is like once you get to 2 risk reward, that's generally when I go break even. But you have to ask him. Give him an at. He's in the Discord. I'm sure he'll reply. His name's Thriving Daily. So just give him an at. Yeah, just give him a message. I'm sure he'll answer. So we have Tickle. What's going on, brother? Hope you're good, man. Been a while, bro. Well, actually, not that long, really. Not that long. So I hope the frame rates aren't crazy lagging in the YouTube. We do have some lag in the YouTube, but to be honest, the TikTok, we're 1 hour 45 now. Might wrap up the TikTok live stream for today. Good little start off for TikTok, but we'll carry over onto the YouTube. Daniel, I see you in the TikTok, dude. What's happening, brother? I was just talking about some of your results there, Daniel, in YouTube. Well, on here as well. Right, everyone in the TikTok crew right now, make sure you tap that screen for the last 30 seconds of the stream. And then if you are already on YouTube, swap back to YouTube. Yeah, you're cool, dude. You're cool. I'm gonna wrap up anyway. So TikTok crew, it's been big love for the first stream back. All the links and everything you need, you can find them on my profile. But I'll see every single one of you in tomorrow's TikTok live, and we're gonna carry over onto YouTube. So peace out, TikTok. Peace and love. See you all in tomorrow's. There's 14k likes. That's crazy likes. Crazy likes. Right. YouTube, I'm all yours. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Right, what we're going to do... Okay, right. We should be able to... Hey! What's happening? Here we are. What's up? What's up? Oh, shit. What's going on? The crew. Yeah, so make sure you give the TikTok a follow. We're trying to get back to 2k followers on there. If anyone's wondering what happened, we actually got banned from TikTok. Because I'm such a menace. No, TikTok just have a really bad automatic sort of moderation system, which came at me like a ton of bricks. Okay, so we're still getting frame drops apparently. I think it's just YouTube's just one of them platforms in it. But big love, guys. Big love to every single one of you. So Mendez, really good start to your data collection. Really good start to your data collection. What I would do personally is I would review how many losing trades are counter trade scenarios. I think you'd be interested to see that, to be honest. But 1 to 3, looking good. You can make some adjustments to 1 to 4 as well, potentially. But yeah, I'd be interested to know how many of the 18 trades you took were counter. How many of those were counter trades? Really good testing, by the way. What backtesting software are you using? How comes we have 30 people in here a second ago, now we've got 15? Crazy. Oh, it was only one. Okay. But I suppose that's the difference between your first test being like $875 and the second one being only $125 down. So it can make a difference, but it ain't huge. Download the data, you can run tick by tick. Yeah, nice, love that. Yeah, it's like FX Replay as well. They do tick data, but you're using your internet to download it like as you're moving through. But it's great work. It's a good start as well. Really good start. I'd love to know. Let's see, ECB accounts contended by the interest rate could really be a cumulative territory. We've got the ECB change shit right now. So chat, how many people are in it right now? We got 23 of you amazing people. Yeah, 18 trades in 1 month. Yeah, that does seem high as well, actually. Is that 1 month? That's not 1 month, is it? No, I think it's 3 months. Where can your Orion strategy be learnt? Here on YouTube, in the Discord. You are going to have to put some work in to actually learn it properly, but that's just, you know, if I give you everything for free, it becomes completely valueless. Some of them were second attempts. Oh, right, okay. How many losses or wins were second attempts? I'd be interested to know that one. But this is all data. Oh, 1 month only? Yeah, that does seem high. I mean, to give you an idea, I've got a 200 and... Let me pull it. I've got here... Where is it? Here, this is I think it's 260 days. Yeah, 246 days. But we only took 62 trades in total. So obviously, that's like eight and a bit months. Remember, all the links are down below for any kind of stuff that you guys may want. I mean, there's been some banger entries for Orion this week, to be honest with you. There's been some bangers. Like, that was an absolute scorcher on Euro. Absolute scorcher. Then there was this one at the end of last week. That was absolute scorcher as well. We got GJ, which is sort of just sitting at the moment. What's the German 40 as well is playing around. 3 second attempts. Losses, wins. Be interested to know. Because this is the kind of data as well. And obviously, this is another thing, Daniel, that it's really important to remember. Is this. Let's collect. One second. Let's do. Let's just take this for example, right? This is. Yeah, definitely do boots. Yeah, join the Discord, dude. So we actually had someone donate $5 the other day in the stream, which is crazy, or £5 actually. Sorry, I'm not American. £5, which is actually crazy. I appreciate that. I think that's the first proper donation I've ever had, and I don't expect donations, by the way. It's automatically turned on the stream. But that was crazy. That was crazy. Big love. You're the first time viewer as well. It was mad. And the reason I said that is because it pops up. It just popped up then saying top chatters, and it popped up with Mendez and Harry being top chatters. Is it? Wait, is it even Mendez or is it Mandis? One thing that you'll learn about me, chat, is I am dyslexic as fuck. Like, it's actually disgusting how dyslexic I am. Like, I was that guy in school that had the option to have the exams read out to me. Pretty poor, right? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, but am I saying it? Am I saying it right? That's what I mean. Is it Mendez? Is that how you say it, Mendez? I think it is, but I think I think and what actually is probably two different things. Right, gold. Perfect. Good stuff. Chat, does anybody drink black coffee? Does anyone drink black coffee? Someone just commented on my... some fucking bookie TikTok account. Good lord. Wow. Almost only? Wow. How much you drink? So the reason I said this because I'm drinking a coffee at the moment. I'm just drinking a cappuccino. But when I went to Kuwait City for the first time, I don't know if any of you guys have been to the Middle East, or not the Middle East, but just any Eastern countries like that. They drink coffee like water. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they don't drink alcohol. They all smoke and they all drink coffee like it's going out of fashion. And they'd be like, right, we're going to meet in the office at like 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, cool, no worries. Anyway, we'd all meet in the office. We'd be in like one of the little conference rooms, and their coffee guy would come in and he started giving out, what are the little shots? The look like little shot glasses. Anyway, start giving out. Oh my god, long. Oh my gosh. Well, they give you the little. Is it like espressos or Americanos? Like little tiny things, strong as shit. Like strong as shit. Anyway, I hadn't eaten or anything, and they'd just be like, everyone has one, right? Sounds like a great place. Oh yeah, it is. It's amazing. So they're just handing out these coffees. Most of them are just drinking it in one go, just whack. And then they're just asking for more, right? And they're having more. Anyway, I just sort of had a couple of sips and was like, yeah, cool. Then I drink it eventually. Anyway, what I'm getting to is by, I don't know, midday. By midday, I literally would feel like I was going like that. I feel like I was bobbing. And I looked it up, and apparently excessive caffeine intake gives you vertigo. right? So I literally had vertigo because they were feeding me so much caffeine. Like, I literally felt high off of it. Like, it was crazy. And they're just like, more? I'm like, nah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Like, they don't even have milk, is not even an option. More coffee shops there than anything. The only thing I really did enjoy, though, is their Arabic coffee, which is like a blend of herbs. No, bland. It's like a blend of herbs and coffee beans and stuff. And that was nice. I actually brought some coffee back for my mum. She said it was beautiful. EJ might give us something in the next few hours. Yes, I have that marked as well, mate. Down here on the low. The only thing I would say is that this is a market close low. So market close lows generally tend to have a lot less liquidity within them, just because of the time that they're being produced in the market. The market's shut, so it is theoretically impossible for there to be an equal or greater than level of liquidity. EJ might give us something in a few hours, yeah. My ADHD probably nullifies it for me. I don't know, dude. Maybe. You'd be pinging, mate. You'd be absolutely pinging. So I've got my London to Brighton t-shirt on today. You can see on the back the London to Brighton, all of the stops on the London to Brighton ride. 8 hours it took me this time. 8 hours. So this is apart from a couple of scars, this is the only souvenir we brought away from it. The bike, on the other hand, flawless. No marks, no nothing. Actually, tell her that I think got like one scratch. Your chart has already broken the low. This is what I mean. So that low is produced during a time that the market is not seeing proficient amounts of data. So ultimately what you have is inconsistencies across a lot of brokers because the data they're collecting is technically false because there's no volume in the market, so they're collecting data that isn't really there, if you know what I mean. But it is there. But for example, I'll load up 3 different EJs that look at this period in time. See how they're like all different? Yeah, they're all different. So generally, if the low is formulated bang on the 10 o'clock, which is like 10:30, 10:15, 10:30. Normally it means that it's like a false low, if you were. Not always the case, but generally that is the case. Okay, so today we are recording a new video. And we're going to be recording it this afternoon. I have to be home by 3 p.m. to look after my son because my partner's going to do hair or nails or eyebrows or something, right? Some cosmetic stuff. So I just say, okay, I'll come home for 3 o'clock. So I'm going to be recording it this afternoon. It's going to be on pivotals and talking about understanding of liquidity and stuff like that. So I will be doing that at some point, and then I'll probably edit it later on today. Let's see. So I'm guessing it's just like a woman thing. When they're just like, they're always doing something, you know, nails, hair, eyebrows. Well, I don't even know. Toes. Always something going on. Right, I just want to get some stats up here. Right, we've got 16 people in the live stream right now. How is the likes looking? Are we going to be impressed with the likes, chat, or not? That's the question. 9 likes. Yeah. Kind of. We've got 20 people in here now. There's no reason why we can't get these likes up to 20. Come on. Hit the thumbs up button, chat. Come on, let's see it. Just a little bit of love for your boy. Remember, if you are new and you want to join the community, you can. The link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. Join the community. Say hi. We've got some amazing members in there. We've got some members that are new. We've got some members that are old. We've got some members that are in between. We've got members that are completely independent. We've got members that still are asking questions constantly. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Okay? Doesn't matter what levels you're at. It is honestly, every single person is welcome in our community. And we encourage you to ask questions. Help each other grow and improve. So we got 23 people in the YouTube live. It's actually mad. So big love to every single one of you that's here right now. Chat. Let's see where you're all from. In the next 10 seconds, every single person in the chat, type where you are from. What country you're from. Go. Let's see. Grimsby, UK boy. UK boy in the place. Aussie. So we literally have both sides of the world right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. So apparently you guys are the only people in the live stream. South Africa, big up South Africa. A lot of our students from South Africa. Big love for South. We've actually got people from North Africa too, so. Left young. Is that something South Africa, right? Well, for the 3 people that did tell me where they're from, big love. Everyone else? Sweet. I'm only dicking. Yes, Thomas. Yeah, Orion trading system, my dude. Built from the ground up by me and the team over a long period of time. We've got a lot of data to back it up. We've got a lot of students that use the same system. If you join the Discord, you can learn the system. You can learn it here on YouTube. You can learn it through TikTok. You can learn it any way you want. Now, of course, I do Republic of South Africa. Boots, welcome, my friend. Now, we might have a little bit of a delay. So I do apologise for anyone that's only just typing it now. Now, we do offer one-to-one mentoring. We do offer VIP services. We do offer paid-for services. But you don't need to pay for those services to learn the system. Obviously, if you want to be coached directly by me one-to-one, have me as your mentor directly, then you can pay for that if you want. If you want to fund yourself an account through VantageFX, which is up in the top or in the description down below, if you fund an account through the link that we provide, that will also pay for your mentorship one-to-one with me. But I've said it before, I'm not here to sell you that. I'm here to give you the tools, and you need to take those tools and use them, and you'll always see the results for yourself. What I was saying earlier, actually, Mendez, was this. Sorry, I get distracted when chat comes in and I'm talking and da da da. Let's say this is an overall strategy, right? Using a certain rule set. Let's say that's the strategy. When you're only testing like a month, for example, you could end up just testing that, or you could end up just testing that part. Do you know what I mean? Proceed with caution. Liar. Yeah. Okay. Is there any? Thanks for the sub. Is there anyone in the chat right now that has learnt my system for free and is already seeing the results of it? We see if Hyper Slob and Damascus are hating life here right now. Where's all my pre-existing members that have already put in the work? So when you're testing like an individual month, that's what it's going to be like. You could end up just testing a singular portion of a good or bad section of an overall price action movement. So that's a good thing, right? To make sure you take that into consideration. Let's see here. So like I said before, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I'm not here to tell you that we make $1 million a month. I'm not here to tell you anything. But you can prove to yourself a system does or doesn't work by simply using the tools. Use the tools and then watch the results for yourself. We don't want people scaremongering in our chat. Proceed with caution and all that. Like I say, we've got nothing to hide here. I'm pretty sure that there is like a good 3 or more people that have actually put in the time and learnt the Orion system and are already seeing good results from it, even though you're like right at the beginning of your journey, if you were. I'm pretty sure we've got people in here that are like that already. Yeah, sure, man. Of course. Of course. What are you waiting for? We're waiting for... we are waiting for... Hang on 1 second. Why can't I create a poll here? What's going on? We're waiting for the price action to come down into these lows. Okay, the reason for that is because we're looking for liquidity to be picked up from a certain point and then placed into a different point in the market. Exactly the same as here. At this time, we were bearish, right? So we ran the high, then an entry point was given, and price action came down. Now, we didn't get out of this. This is another thing as well. Like, for anyone that's watching this right now that's thinking, like earlier, we had people saying, F to pay respect, boys. Here's another midwit who thinks he's about the 80% mark. What is this guy talking about? He's about the 80% mark? Wow. Look, there's so many people that will back up every single thing that I'm saying here. I don't need to prove anything to you, especially someone like with a name like Jaffers. But every single thing that we teach, we encourage you to go and test it yourself. Go and test it yourself. If you're a hater, if you're not a believer, go and test it yourself. Yeah? Literally. So, like this, right? If we were bullshitting about everything, we'd just be like, yeah, we got out here. Yeah, we got out. Yeah, we got out. No, we didn't. We took a BE on that because we were trying to run it down to 1 to 5. Didn't give it to us. Price came higher instead. So we're looking for price action to come into these lows to deliver the same thing. A run of liquidity leading into a progressive push to the upside. Yeah, because our bias is bullish. And I'll show you. Actually, I need to turn that on. Let me see it here. And if anyone in the live stream right now has LinkedIn, you can head over to my LinkedIn, have a look at my account. You can see the work we've done with the investment firms in the Middle East. I'm not just some random geezer on YouTube. Like, I actually have a portfolio behind me to back it up. Any haters in the chat haven't ever put the time in to even bother trying to learn the system. Thanks for the love, Mark. Appreciate it. Like I've said before, I'm not selling you anything, but I will give you the tools that you need to be able to test this and go out of your way and prove me wrong. How about that? Gold. Yeah, this is gold, dudes. This is gold. XAU 15 minute. We're just looking at this low being taken out here, right? So where's everyone from the Discord right now? Where's all the Discord crew? Because like I said before, guys, you don't need to believe me. NFP in a minute? Yeah, we're not taking anything just yet. You don't need to believe me, right? We have many, many members. If I can just actually move this so you can see it properly. Cool. We have many, many members that are showcasing the same concepts on a daily basis. It's not just me that's doing it. It's not just me. Past funded accounts using Orion. Yeah, so you don't need to just take my word for it. Look at what the students are doing. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I'm not here to prove anything. But what I can prove is if you put the work in, you're going to see outcomes. Yeah. And then even on this channel, right, you're going to see entries being given by the same system. Entries being given. These are different students, all different nationalities. You know, there's this guy here is from SA, from South Africa, Bjorn. Thriving Daily, this guy's 17. He learnt the system in 2 weeks. So much stuff, right? Where we get connected? Discord. All the links are down below. All the links that you could possibly need. They're all down below. This is what I've said before. Before people spread hate in the chat, I guarantee they never put the work in the first place. Guarantee it. There's no way on earth that they do. We don't have the NFP just yet. We've got 28 minutes. Right, guys, bathroom break. I'll be back. Remember, talk between yourselves. Join the Discord. I'd love to know where all of the new viewers are coming from. And make sure that we hit that thumbs up button. We're only on 12 likes and we've got 30 people in it right now. Big up. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. 26 people in the live stream. If you're already in the Discord, let me know in the chat. If you're not in the Discord, what's stopping you? So again, make sure you follow the TikTok. You can see it just below right now. So that TikTok account, Ross-rfx, is our new TikTok account. We also have the Pip Surfing Society Discord account as well. Discord account? TikTok account. Same thing. Same thing, just different name, pretty much. So we're looking for a run of the low here, and then price to push it up into the highs. Yeah. Oh. Bad B. Let you in 1 second. You're in. Welcome to everyone that's joining the Discord right now. Welcome. So we've got 25 people in the live stream. Retracement or up? So we're looking for retracement down and then a continuation up, yeah? So like I said before, all of the things I'm showing you, you can learn yourself for free. If you want one-to-one mentoring and all that good stuff, you can get it, right? That whole comment thing before was rough. Like, I get being skeptical, but test it. Right, that's what I'm doing. That whole comment thing before was rogue. Rogue. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry, you copped that? Ah, dude, look, I've had. This is one thing, right? You're always gonna get negative people, unfortunately. Negative people are always gonna be around. Like, they're always gonna be in the chat. They're always gonna be lurking in the videos. They're always gonna be the first to jump in. Oh, when you say to them, "Do you have any data to back up the claims you're making?" They'll be quiet. It's always the way. Or they'll come at you with like personal attacks and that. It's happened many times before, Mendez. Really, it really has. So, but I just like to make an example of them because they come in, they say a bad comment, then they leave. But that's why I know that all of my long-term members, or not even long-term members, but all of my members that are putting in the work to actually prove or disprove a system, you guys will see that and you'll be like, this don't even make sense. Shut the hell up. You know what I mean? You're always going to get haters. It's part and parcel working on the internet, innit? Right, so if anyone wants to be a moderator, because we don't actually have any moderators in the live stream right now. We've got how many people in here? We have... I think nearly 30 people in here right now. I can't actually see. Yes, we've got 25 people in here. 29 people, like 30 people. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. Obviously, I'll decide, depending on who you are. But if you want to be a moderator, let me know. Of course, if you don't want to be a mod, just don't say anything. That's fine. So, guys, if you haven't already downloaded the Financial Juice app, Financial Juice, so I'll show you what it looks like. I have gold from 3300, one lot. Should I exit? I mean, this is one of the things that I really do preach, and I've really tried to emphasize over a very long period of time, which is this. I am fully open to answer any questions that anybody puts to me in the live stream. But what I really encourage you to do is to learn the systems that we teach, whether it's just learning them and taking certain elements, or whether it's learning them and using the whole system itself. But what happens is, when you do this, you end up being completely self-sufficient after time, obviously. But you won't need to ask me, because until you learn my system and spend time in my community, have one-to-one calls with me in the Discord, because we do host them for free, and you converse with me and you talk to me about things, I am a complete stranger. So what you shouldn't do is, for example, ask me where to exit a trade from, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're trading at all, if you're trading with a penny or with £10,000, it doesn't matter, but the relevance is the same. You should be 100% confident in your system before you have any interaction with the market. Okay? Any interaction with the market, you should have consistency with the system you use. Your system will tell you where to enter, where to exit, how long you should stay in the trade, when you should get out of the trade, what are you going to do in these scenarios. It's going to give you everything you need to answer any question that you could ever have. Okay, so the main thing is this. I don't know if you should get out of this trade here. I'm not a wizard. Not a wizard. But what I do know is I'm looking for the market to come down into these lows, and I'm looking for bullishness out of these. Now, just because I'm looking for that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So it's really important to reinforce the fact that all I know is if I follow my system rule set, I'm going to see a certain outcome over a long period of time. Yeah. The same thing goes for yourself. If you had that system in place with the rules that you execute exactly the same every single day, all you would know is I need to follow what my system tells me. I need to follow what my rules tell me. Yeah. What we should never do is be questioning the validity of our trades, questioning whether we should be in or out of a trade. Our system gives us the answer to every single question that the market could ever offer. So it is so important to make sure that you have a system in place before you ever get involved with the market. I can tell you now from experience, and my students will back this up as well, if you're not doing that, you're putting yourself on a fast track to lose. Simple as that. Simple as that. Oh, I need to add this in actually. You need an editor? No, we're good, man. We're all good. Cheers, though, brother. Appreciate it. Got a shuffle on. It's playing some weird songs. Remember the same thing here. Euro down into the lows. Sell it into the lows. The same with Euro here. We want it to come down into the lows. Yeah, down into the lows means if an entry scenario is delivered, we can trade it into the highs. That's all it means. Yeah. Take a half. So let's get on here. Right, so let's go GJ here actually. GJ just sitting there, it's not doing anything. Not doing anything. So chat, have you put in the time to learn the system? Working on it. Yeah, you're doing a great job too. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Like I said before, have a look in the Discord, for example. The people that are in the Discord have just the same amount of resources as you, but you're gonna see the work. You're gonna see the work. Some people are there putting it in. Other people are not. That's one of those things. At the end of the day, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Simple as that, right? And people say, you know, how do I know? Why should I believe you, for example? Worst case scenario, right? Let's just say I'm funded. What about you? I've got my own account, dude. I've been funded multiple times. I work with an investment firm in the Middle East as well. But what I'm saying is, you're always going to have people that are trying to sell you a dream whilst also trying to sell you a course, right? I'm not trying to sell you shit. So the worst case scenario is you waste a bit of time. You waste a bit of time, you know what I mean? You waste a bit of time learning a system and you go, oh, this is bullshit. Right? Which I guarantee you won't, because the system works really well. But this is the thing. So many people will come and go from the streams we have, from the community we host, when in reality, they're throwing away probably the best free ticket to consistency. But they'll stay in a community that they've paid $1,000 a month to be in, or $300 a month to be in, because it's got value, because of the price they're paying. Yeah, people think it's free, it must be shit. This is why I don't tell you exactly how to trade the system. I tell you to go and work for it. Go and work for it. But you can work out how to do it pretty easily. And like I said before, if you choose to, you're like, right, I want you to teach me it. I don't want to bullshit, looking for no videos, whatever. That's cool. Then you can look at products. But otherwise, I don't ever tell you you need to buy anything. You don't need to buy anything. Like if you're looking for a new broker, for example, if you use our broker link, right, and you fund an account, that will pay for you to have one-to-one mentorship time. So you ain't paying anything to me, and you're going to be funding an account anyway. So it's like a win-win. It's like a win-win. We get a little tip off from the broker for getting a sign up. You just put the money that you were going to use anyway, and then you get taught for free. It's like a double win, right? Like literally everything we teach and everything we do is available free of charge if you look for it. Simple as that. Right. Ugh. Yeah, if you guys are on LinkedIn, give us a follow. Give us a follow on LinkedIn. Find me. Yeah, I'll show you. I haven't been on here for a while. I've got loads of notifications. 24 notifications. Yeah, look. Here he is. Yeah, this is old Ugly Muggly over here. See my profile. Nearly at 1,100 followers, actually. Just cool. 77 profile views, 356 impressions. Which isn't that much, really, is it? But give me a follow, and you'll see, you know, some of the work we do, the company we work with. Yeah, you'll see. Voices following. Who's that? Yeah, I'm good. I don't have. Yeah, go and find me if you want to. Anyway, I know a lot of people don't have LinkedIn because it's like a professional platform, isn't it? It's pretty much just Facebook for people in suits. So right now, the market is pretty stagnant because we have 6 minutes until a major collection of news. Major collection of news. Okay, so I recommend you just sort of sitting out for the next 10-15 minutes. Just let price action do its thing. And then you can come back to it when it's more stable, if you were. Whoa, here we go. So when it's more stable, just come back. So what do you guys think is going to happen with the US news? What do you guys think is going to happen? 21 people in it right now. Can we get to 20 likes? We need 6 more thumbs up. Can we get 6 more thumbs up? That's the question. Remember what our bias is. Oh, you can't see the bias, can you? 1 second, chat. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's in. What time frame do you watch? Daily 4 hour 15. Guys, remember, down below here, if you are on TikTok, give me a follow. If you are on TikTok, give me a follow. 40% of people in the poll too busy scrolling. It's fair enough. Dopamine be addictive. Dopamine's an addictive drug, that's for sure. Whoa, I joined late. You're all good, brother. We were talking about you earlier, actually. Mendez, this is your dude right here. Ivan, Mendez was asking what your break-even rules were for your results that you got when you done like 99 trades on a 5k account. But to be honest, we've got like nothing going on because we've got 3 minutes till like a ton of high impact news. Ton of high impact news, like literally a ton. 2 minutes. So for anyone wondering, it's at 1:30. Oh. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Who was it then? Oh, it was Harry. It was Harry. Tomorrow's holiday, no news at all. Yeah, I know, right? I have booked decent profit in gold last week. Nice, man. Good stuff. Love that. Yeah, that's so the rule that he's telling you there, what Ivan's telling you, that is our standard break-even rule set. The standard break-even rule set, that is. One minute until shit gets wild, boys. Right, so if you are in any trades, guys, please do some risk management and protect your capital. Remember, stop losses will not activate as they would normally if you are trading through news. Slippage and high volume delays will occur, so please protect yourselves. Really do. Please do. Okay, 55 seconds till high impact news is upon us. $30 seconds. Yeah, it's so not worth it. So not worth it at all. I generally just exit positions, to be honest. Even if they're a win or a loss, I just exit. 5 seconds. Stand clear. Oh, baby. Euro. Holy smokes, here we go. Woof. Damn, boy. They ripping. They are ripping right now. Remember that setup there? That's why you get out. That's why you get out. You don't want to be involved with that. That's what I said before. Trade safely. You have to trade safely. No one sees myself like you do. Yes, it's the only thing with YouTube is you can't play music. Well, I could, but it's just gonna get the live's gonna get taken down, so it's like it's pointless. Feels like a nuclear countdown. Everybody, brace yourselves. Stay clear. I mean, for some accounts, that was a nuclear explosion, mate. Some accounts just got absolutely shafted. But not the boys that are learning with me, because they know it is not worth it. They know safety is the number one thing. Remember, we are not traders. We're risk managers. We're risk managers. We manage risk through calculations of entering and exiting the market, depending on a certain criteria. That's all we do. 33% of people in the poll are too busy scrolling. Have fun on TikTok, boys. Now notice something. Guys, notice how news has just come in and we have now hit the lowest number of viewers in our live stream. What does that tell you? That tells you most of the people that were watching were probably trading news and have absolutely been shafted by the market. So now they are going to have a bad day for the rest of the day. And they have been absolutely distraught by the market. This is why what I said before is just because a trade's presented to you doesn't mean we're going to trade it. If the environment that we're trading within is not adequate, then we aren't going to be trading it. As simple as that. We're not going to be trading it. Here we go. Beautiful run of the lows there by gold. Now remember the pre New York Open, they got nuked. Yeah, exactly. Half of our viewers got nuked. Yeah. There'll be the same people that will come in and be like earlier when someone was like, F in the chat, this guy thinks he's better than 80%. It's like, one, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, boy. And secondly, where's your account right now? Probably absolutely busted. So I'm kind of expecting So remember, we're trying to get to 20 likes on the live stream. Can we do that? I reckon we can. We had 14k likes on our TikTok, which is some mad. Just trying to find here my where is it? There we go. Live center. Holy smokes. Barbara, get off my live stream. Thank you. There we go, right. Which app are you using for news? We let the results speak for themselves. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, big love to you as well, man. Which app are you using for news? So this is on the PC. This is my FX books. You can see it there. Look. All I've done is I've just made it into an app. So if you go into like Microsoft Edge, you can make an app of a web page. So all I've done is made it into an app, and then I use on my phone Financial Juice. Financial Juice, you can download it like if you've got an iPhone, it will look like this. Let me clean my screen, covered in fingerprints. Financial Financial juice. Sure, no problem at all. How can I not even find it? I have it already. Here, looks like that. Financial juice. And then they send you like updates on what's going on. And like this, you see this. This is probably the most important part of it, because that is a live feed. So anything that's happened, let's say Donald Trump tweets something, or something happens that isn't a scheduled news event, they will post that in there and you'll get a notification to your phone. So like there's been a couple of things. So for example, I was in a fresh position on can't remember what pair it was, but I was in a fresh position and I think Trump tweeted something, or Israel launched a missile, or something happened, and I was just like, yep, I don't want anything to do with that. Got out of the trade, and it saved me a lot of damages, to be honest. Okay, so we've run these highs now. So remember, just because we've had this news event doesn't mean that we can't capitalize on the price action movement that's delivered. Okay, so here and here, like so. Trading view notification. USD JPY alert. We're on this already. So we've got high volume. If price action delivers an entry, we can still trade it down out of here. Yeah, news does not dictate to us the overall movement that's going to happen in the long term. Remember, the Discord is open. It is free. If you want to join it, then just hit the link down below and you'll be invited in, and you can join and do whatever you like. Well, not whatever you like, but you can join and be a part of the community. Those big ass new candles get liquidated. Yeah. Oh, look at that though. Look at that. Ooh, that's spicy. Is this real, chat? Is this real? That's spicy. Gold dropping down through the lows. Still doesn't really help us with anything there because we're only looking to go long. USD Swiss franc. Aussie USD. I'd imagine this is a 4-hour low. I'm going to say that it is a high volume low as well. Let's see. Yes, sir. These are highs here. Yeah, right. Right, what's the time? So it's nearly 2 o'clock. Right. I think we're going to have to wrap this up, chat. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, but I need to record a video this afternoon, and I need to be home for 3 p.m. So I'm not going to have enough time to do everything. if I don't wrap this up now. A bit of an abrupt ending, apologies, but I didn't actually mean to stream for as long as I have. I was only going to do an hour and a half. We're an hour and 45 minutes in. So remember, all the links that you could possibly ever need are down below. If you want to join the Discord community, you can. Don't let me tell you something works. Take what I show you and test it and prove to yourself that it does or doesn't. And then you're going to see the outcome. So big love to every single one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I would love to see some comments and some shares of this video. That would be freaking awesome. Remember, it is going to be on the YouTube if you want to rewatch it. But apart from that, guys, all love. I'll see every single one of you in the next live stream. Ivan Mendes, take it easy, brother. Mind how you go, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in Friday's live stream, which will be, I think we're going to focus more on education rather than setups. But yeah, peace and love, guys. See you all very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.